Alabama falls, Ohio State, and Texas eye number 1 in college football. In a major college football shakeup, number 1 Alabama suffered a stunning 40-35 defeat at the hands of Vanderbilt, marking the Commodores' first win against a top-ranked team in their history. This upset leaves the door open for Ohio State and Texas to potentially claim the top spot in the AP Top 25 rankings. Alabama's loss is historic for several reasons. Vanderbilt hadn't beaten Alabama in 40 years, and it was their first victory over a top 5 team. The Crimson Tide's stumble comes a week after they secured the number 1 ranking by defeating Georgia, adding another layer to the season's unpredictability. Ohio State is a prime contender for the number 1 position after an impressive 35-7 win over Iowa. The Buckeyes have been dominant all season, with quarterback Will Howard delivering 4 touchdown passes against a formidable Hawkeyes defense. Ohio State's offense and defense worked in tandem to put away Iowa and strengthen their case for the top spot. Texas, meanwhile, is positioned at number 2 and could take the number 1 spot without even playing a game this past weekend. Their upcoming Red River rivalry game against Oklahoma will be pivotal in determining whether they can hold onto or improve their ranking. Texas has had a strong season, and their performance against the Sooners will be closely watched. Ohio State's road to number 1 could be challenged in Week 7 when they face number 6 Oregon. The Buckeyes have been nearly flawless so far, but a trip to Eugene poses their toughest test of the season. If Ohio State can emerge victorious, their case for being the best team in the country will be solidified. Texas will face its challenge in Week 8 when they go up against Georgia. With both Ohio State and Texas having tough upcoming games, the top 5 rankings are likely to continue shifting in the coming weeks. The 2024 season has already seen significant surprises, and more could be on the way. Beyond Alabama's loss, other teams had notable weekends. Both Army and Navy are 5-0 for the first time since 1945. Navy demolished Air Force 34-7, and the Army rolled past Tulsa with a 49-7 victory. Both teams are now contenders for the AAC title game, an unexpected development this season. Pitt also emerged as a winner this weekend, with Alabama transfer Eli Holstein leading them to a 34-24 victory over North Carolina. Holstein threw for 381 yards and 3 touchdowns, continuing Pitt's strong start to the season. They are now 5-0 for the first time since 1991. On the other hand, Oklahoma State and Auburn found themselves in the losers column. Oklahoma State was trounced 38-14 by West Virginia, a team with a previous .500 record. Auburn, meanwhile, fell to Georgia, and coach Hugh Freeze has faced criticism for his handling of the Tigers' slow 2-4 start. South Carolina and UAB round out the list of teams who struggled. South Carolina missed an opportunity against Ole Miss, losing 27-3. UAB suffered another blowout loss, falling 71-20 to Tulane. For both teams, the path forward looks challenging. As the season progresses, the landscape of college football is bound to change further. Alabama's fall from grace has opened the door for new contenders, and all eyes are on Ohio State and Texas as they vie for the top spot.